Let me see a combo though. Ooh. Us.
Now before we get into this video, I just want to make one thing clear. I don't dislike Baki. Not at all. In fact, I would go as far as to say I quite like watching Baki. The thing is though, there's definitely a caveat to my enjoyment of Baki. I like watching Baki in the same way that I like eating chicken McNuggets. Yes, I know that sounds crazy, bro, but like, just hear me out, alright? You see, when I eat a McNugget, I am painfully aware of the fact that the moment that baboon meat hits my digestive tract, it's over. Me and my buns are fixing to turn the closest bathroom into a straight gulag, and there's simply nothing that can be done about it. But regardless of the implications towards my overall health, I bet I'll still eat that McNugget. Likewise, I know that when I turn on the TV to watch an episode of Baki, I am not about to get into nothing positive, bro. I know good and damn well that by partaking in Baki viewership, I am subjecting myself to nothing but testosterone-fueled chronicles of pure felonies and negativity. And yet, despite that being true, I bet I'm still 100% locked into any piece of Baki content that Netflix drops on my head. Now, normally when I watch Baki, I'm able to suspend my disbelief just enough to let all the bullshit slide. You want me to believe a is strong enough to take out a giant fucking elephant with his bare hands? Sure, bruh, why not? You want me to believe a nigga can blast someone's brain straight out their cranium with nothing but hot breath? I mean, it's like, now you're pushing it, but whatever, bro, I can let it slide. Well, at least I could let it slide. Past tense. I make this distinction because I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I think they finally took this Baki shit too far, bro. Like, the new season of Baki that just dropped has officially reached a level of ignorance. Like, the new season of Baki that just dropped has officially reached a level of ignorance that I'm pretty sure had previously gone uncharted by mankind. Like, I want to talk about the pure prehistoric ignorance that is this new season of Baki, but before we get into that, I want to talk to you all about the sponsor of today's video, Wanted Dead. Wanted Dead is a brand new cyberpunk hack and slash game brought to you by 110 Industries. The game is available on PC via Steam and the Epic Game Store, and it's also available on Xbox and PlayStation consoles as well. Wanted Dead features fast-paced hack and slash gameplay where you have to bounce back and forth between fighting with a katana, a pistol, and an AR. It takes place in this really unique cyberpunk-esque world that's kinda like Cyberpunk, but if the world was stuck in the 90s. Wanted Dead isn't your typical 2023 action game. Instead of having to spend hundreds of hours exploring a repetitive open world map just to get to one boss fight, Wanted Dead takes you straight to the smoke and gives you hours upon hours of hardcore, action-packed hack and slash fun. Now, even though Wanted Dead's gameplay is awesome, I think my favorite aspect of the game is just how well they handle their storytelling. Beyond just having a cast of characters that's overall likable and kinda funny, the main character Hannah has these flashbacks that are presented as like these anime-style cutscenes, and I personally enjoy how well these flashbacks are animated. I'd say it adds a sort of artistry to the game overall, and it really adds to the experience. If you want to experience Wanted Dead for yourself, there's no better time than now to do so. This is because Wanted Dead is currently on sale for half off on the PlayStation Store. Now, this sale is a limited time offer that only lasts through August 2nd, so if you want to take advantage of this deal, hurry along to the link in my description so that you have the chance to experience the intense action of Wanted Dead for yourself. This isn't a deal you want to miss, and it would really help the channel out a lot. And once again, if PlayStation is not your platform of choice, the game is also available on Steam, the Epic Game Store, Xbox Series, and Xbox One as well. Thanks again to Wanted Dead for sponsoring this video. And now back to the video. Now look, even though we're talking about Baki, which is the show about Baki, I couldn't help but notice the fact that there was a distinct lack of Baki in this first episode of Baki. Like, instead of Baki, the first episode of the season was primarily carried by bootleg 𝙏𝙖𝙡𝙠, this dumbass over here, and my nigga Pickle. Yes, this buff body built ass nigga's name is Pickle. I cannot make this shit up, bro. Now you see, the boy Pickle isn't just your average swole body Baki nigga. Nah. Pickle is a fucking prehistoric Flintstone that used to squabble up T-Rexes for fun. I repeat, Pickle is a human being that used to exchange prehistoric ones with dinosaurs. Once again, I am not making this shit up, bro. I could never write this bonkers ass shit off the dome. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, bro, the nigga who wrote Baki must just be a different type of critter than the rest of us, bro, because this could be cooking up the most insane plot lines I've ever heard in my life. But anyway, Pickle was basically discovered Jurassic Park style during this archaeological expedition, and when I tell you that they discovered this nigga preserved in the act of giving a T-Rex jaw shots, like, bro, I'm sorry, but if I'm on an expedition and I discover this monstrous ass nigga getting busy on a T-fucking Rex, yeah, alright, bro. Y'all got that. I'm leaving that in the ice like Steve Rogers, and humanity can deal with his bullshit whenever global warming decides it's time for that ice to melt. Because I'll be damned if this pickle is walking the planet at the same time as me and my loved ones, bro. Hell nah. Unfortunately for the residents of the Baki-verse though, bootleg Albert Einstein don't give a about humanity, and so he sets out to revive this pickle for the sake of science, I suppose. Now, at first, the scientific community is unable to revive Pickle despite their best efforts. They kind of just have him in this tank marinating in his own fluids like a pickle. Hence the name. And then this dumbass comes through. Now look, I done seen some people make some very dumb decisions in anime, bro. Some very, very dumb decisions indeed. But I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. This one gotta be up there on the all-time list because I have no idea what this here was thinking. Basically, this is doing scientific research at the office one night, right? He's doing research on Pickle, and I guess it's a long night or whatever because at some point, bro starts to get a little hungry. Now, instead of being a normal and just getting some McNuggets on DoorDash or some shit, this had to be a Baki nigga. And you know what comes with being a Baki nigga? Ignorance. Pure ignorance. And so in typical Baki nigga fashion, this ignorant ass scientist says, "F a McNugget, I want me some T-Rex meat." And so, yeah? I see. Understood. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that McDonald's McNuggets and T-Rex meat are in fact one and the same, so make what you will of that one. Anyway, this man, we're just gonna call him Roger. Roger decides to sneak into the T-Rex storage compound and finesse himself a little flank of T-Rex meat so that he can make himself a T-Rex steak. And long story short, Roger's fiendry for T-Rex meat ends up causing Pickle to awaken from his 200 million year slumber. Now, once Pickle is awake, the ignorant ass Baki moments that we all watch Baki for finally start to ensue. The first thing this Pickle does is press Roger, who responds to said press by pulling out the Toji Fushiguro Glocky and letting 3 caps rip into Pickle's stomach. The problem is though, this is Baki, and everyone knows that in Baki, the conventional weapons of mankind are all but useless against the niggas who eat too much protein. And so Pickle responds to Roger's ineffective attack by picking up the 3 bullets that failed to penetrate his flesh and shooting them back at Roger. Not with a gun, but with his bare hands. Yes, you heard that right. The nigga Pickle puts a bullet through Roger's body with nothing but straight raw, buff body bicep strength. From this point forward, we watched the anti-Pickle measures just escalate further and further until the literal US military had to intervene. They tried to send in the cops, but my nigga Pickle said 12 and made quick work out of federal law enforcement. After the feds, they tried to send in a military squadron armed with a literal Hulkbuster suit to get the job done. But, as you could probably surmise, that didn't go too well either. And so once again, the T-Rex tussler got America out here looking crazy as they're forced onto their backs by the strength of one prehistoric man. Now this last scene, I don't really know what to make of it, I'm not gonna lie. But look, here's what I'm gonna say. It's not an episode of Baki if a nigga doesn't either A, get egregiously mauled, or B, get bare booty naked on your screen. And so when I realized we were nearing the end of the first episode with a shocking grand total of 0 on-screen deaths at the hand of Pickle, I knew I was simply gonna have to see a grown man get bare booty naked on my screen, and that's just how it was. And of course, as predicted, I was absolutely right. There was no legitimate reason for this distinguished US Army general to strip down to his bare buns before telling Pickle to go to Japan. But of course, he did. And you know why he did? Because it's Baki, and no matter how weird it gets, both you and I are going to consume every single last ignorant moment of it. I don't know why, but I feel like I should end this video with like a pause, like just for safety's sake. You know what I'm saying? Like, just pause on that last little segment. But if y'all want me to keep talking about these Baki episodes, just let me know, bruh.